Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flight 96. I'm your host, Foreman, and today, well, first off, before we begin the show, I want to apologize because I've been out for about almost a month. I haven't been healthy for those 2 weeks of that month, and I just didn't really want to give y'all a B+ program. So, a lot of cool stuff has happened within that, which we'll get into towards the end of this podcast. So, but my guest today, first of all, this is the 20th episode ever of Flight 96, so it's a celebration. We're celebrating life as usual. So, what better way to celebrate life than someone who definitely knows how to celebrate life and probably has rubbed some of that off on me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my older brother. Devin is in the building.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man? So,
my fucking Steelers in the playoffs.
Speak up a little bit.
What I'm saying? Steelers in the motherfucking playoffs.
How does that make you, like, you've been like real like on football lately? What's that? What's that?
Nah, look. Okay, yeah. See, people don't even know me on your podcast because I've never been on it.
Well, they know you.
Maybe.
But they don't know you.
I don't know about that. It's the first time I've ever actually been able to speak. So
well,
shit.
There you go.
But no.
Go ahead.
The Steelers in the playoffs, we live in Dallas. And
we're surrounded by Cowboys fans.
Yeah, we're surrounded by Cowboys fans, which I'm not. It's not that I'm opposed to the Cowboys. They have a squad. They have a nice squad. And at the same time, they have a nice squad, but they're young. And like the people that lead especially a pack as far as offense goes, it's a quarterback. And our quarterback's already seen this. Dak Prescott is a bad motherfucker, and I know he is because I've seen what he's done. And I know that he has great receivers and he has a great running back. He got a badass running back. I'm not denying them. The thing that is crazy about being a Steelers fan in Dallas, Texas, is the fact that there are people that will be Packers fans and Patriots fans tomorrow.
Talk about it.
But today, they're Cowboys fans. Which is fine.
Well, okay, what do you think that is? They just want to be, like
I don't know what it is.
Is it a social thing? Like, what do you think that is?
Okay, look. Well, that's played a big part in everybody growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm on your podcast. I'm older than you.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I'm pretty sure, I don't know the listeners out there, but
it's local. It's local, basically. It's local.
That's cool.
It's local. Cool. But the thing is that
the thing is, to me. Well, no, hold on now. Look.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, this is turning into an actual interview. I'm actually, like, talking to your ass. Like, I ain't even seeing no microphone.
My brother is a very... he's a big believer in realism. If you could say... Is that correct?
Realism could be correct.
Like, you like things to be told in raw form. You don't like anything to be sugar-coated?
It's not about the sugarcoat, but it's just about, like... It's like this. Like, hold on, I can use like a new age example. Okay. Like example. Check me out though. Okay, Mariah Carey, whenever she performed for New Year's, that was some fucked up shit.
It was weird.
But let me tell you something. The fucking Mariah Carey that I remember was like Fantasy and motherfucking Butterfly, the album and shit.
Sing her ass off.
She could actually sing, but now.
She's a diva.
Is it the money that got to this bitch?
Yes.
Or the fucking fame that got to this bitch?
It's a mixture of both.
I understand. But look, she wanted them I only eat the green M&Ms or throw out the green M&Ms. She wanted them diva type bitches. If you're going to be a diva in my eye musically, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Yes.
But always have skill to back up however the fuck your ass acts.
Okay, all right, let's get into it. What female artist do you think embodied the real
Rihanna?
Now? Or are you talking about of all time?
Okay, well, as a longevity to me. As far as a female artist, are we talking about our era, or are we talking about our time period of our time?
All the entire time me and you both have been alive.
See, but that's different though. The thing about it is, like now we can if let's say I put a freestyle out, right?
Yeah.
And
you can do that.
It doesn't have to be good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but if I know people that know how to put that into places where it'll always be seen, like advertisement. It's a lot easier now because we have social media. That's how people get buzz.
I will say this because I say it on the show all the time, but social media ruins lives.
I know, I hate it. That's why I never put no music out. I never put music out.
No, it's not even that. It's just
that.
No, it's not. It's not just specifically about the music thing. I think it's specifically that people don't. If you don't say something that someone agrees with, automatically you're the most terrible person of
exactly
all time.
But at the same time, if something like that goes on for a long period of time, right, it's just like let's say like life is like the fucking bottom of the ocean. If you know where that trench starts, you know what I'm saying, you know where the reef bed starts, you know what I'm saying, that's a dip, you know what I'm saying, so you start catching that shit, either you gonna swim or sink. A lot of people made lifestyles out of sinking. You see what I'm saying?
It's true.
And it's profitable now. That's what's fucked up.
Perfect person we talk about that's made a life of sinking, but rising back to the top. Chris Brown.
Look, bro.
Because remember the whole thing with he was on an all-time high. He was at an all-time high, and then the Rihanna situation happened.
You were seeing him the most. You see what I'm saying? I feel as though Chris Brown is an actual artist. Like, aside from all the bullshit because of whatever
he's a great artist.
I know, but it's weird as fuck because I've never been to Hollywood.
We've both never been there.
I don't know what it's like at all.
Exactly.
But what I see that comes from there from now, you see what I'm saying? Because it's always been a competition as far as
who's the best.
A lot of people can't handle people looking at them. I can't. I don't like that shit.
Wait. Okay, hold up.
Now,
sidebar.
I hate it.
So you like? So
I like having my own story. It's not gonna be made by whatever.
Like you like having your own space with your own people in your own world,
right? And like shit, like YouTube comments. You know how many rappers that are out there right now that'll tell you, bro, don't ever read your YouTube comments because or your World Star comments
because it'll get in your head.
Exactly, because niggas gonna say something. Fuck. People will talk about you regardless.
People can say the worst thing to you, but then again, it's how you are affected by it.
Sort of.
Example.
Sort of. Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking this motherfucking, it's like a peach shit or something. I don't know. It's pretty delicious. Got my, Steelers koozie on, but exactly what you were saying. The thing about it is now we were talking about Rihanna a minute ago.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try my best to lob that bitch into the fucking TD, and I can wrap it around. But But check me out though. Like the thing about it is like Rihanna. When I was in middle school, I was in like 7th grade.
And I seen her,
and she was she was hot on the scene. I cannot remember the song that she came out with. I just remember in her video she had this damn green dress and she had long hair at that time. And I was like, nigga, I like Rihanna.
Was this before the Drake collaboration?
Before I was in middle school.
Okay, so Drake was on mixtapes at that time.
Bro, look, if she would have been in here, she would have known. My wife De'Ara, she would have known exactly what song that is because we on the same kind of wavelength or whatever. Niggas want to call it vibe or whatever.
Yeah.
She would have been able to tell you. I can't tell you.
People would say vibe.
Yeah, sure. Wave and shit. I don't know. Like I was born in 92, but I feel like I'm like 35 or some shit.
What makes you think that you're older? Because I feel like
the thing is
we learned a lot.
It's like
both of us.
For sure. But at the same time, like I have no friends. I have a wife. And then I have people that I know that whenever it's time to. When niggas know how to, it's like a branch, like a tree branch. You know what I'm saying? You wanna learn something from somebody, fine. If you don't want to learn something from somebody, but you're forced to communicate,
interact with them.
Communicate is the wrong. Yeah, interact. That's a better word.
Interact.
Yeah, interact. You know what I'm saying? They're part of your daily play.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You don't live at your mama's house or whatever it is that you do. But at the same time, I feel like it's a amount of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? Like I do a lot of shit that niggas don't need to do and people don't need to do or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to do more or whatever. But at the same time, you have to recognize at what stage you are in your life because if you don't, people have made a trend out of what it's like to fall off of that. And it's a higher step than just being a nigga on the street. Yeah. But if you have somebody that actually likes you, cares about you, niggas shit on that every day.
Yeah.
They made a fucking reality show out of niggas shitting on shit. Not saying that that the females was anything. It's not about that.
No, what the reality show is.
Like, you know, like we got the Love and Hip Hops. We got the Housewives before that and shit. You know what I'm saying? We have all these shows.
I understand it's reality television and people want to be and watch reality television and watch other people crumble on national television. I guess
it's
that's one
about watching people crumble to the mass. I just don't understand
what makes it so like
alluring, addictive.
Thank you.
You know why? Because you live your life and you can watch somebody live their life, but you only see certain scenes that are appealing to you. That's the thing that's
it's like only reading the good parts of a book. Basically,
it's a soap opera. It's Days of Our Lives and All My Children in General Hospital of our age.
The reason I say General Hospitals is our mother's
because
a fan of it.
Can you imagine if hip hop continues the way it is? So that's going to have the same type of longevity as General Hospital, All My Children, and the shit that my mama watch. I just said it.
General Hospital.
No, we said that one.
General Hospital is the one that mom watches.
Yo, yeah. It's All My Children and there's another one.
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Don't ask why we know this.
No, you can ask why we know this, and I'll tell you before you can even ask
or
comment or none of that
shit.
Shit. Bro, my mom just watched that shit. Like, I don't know. It's different growing up with a white dad and a black mother.
Talk about it.
You dig? Nigga, okay.
Talk about it.
Now, podcast, you know what I'm saying?
This is the portion where it gets real.
This is 96, and it's my brother, so like, he already knows.
Yeah. So, okay.
Whoever's listening, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Maybe one of these days I'll release something, maybe. But till then, I'm just gonna continue doing exactly. What I'm talking about.
let's break off into something else.
Sure.
Okay. High school for me and high school for you were two completely different things.
Maybe.
Now, you, given the impression, you had more freedom. We didn't.
No, it was a mixture of not giving a fuck and getting lucky. But y'all were different. But our principles were different, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Mr. Pence. That was my principal, and I fucking hated that nigga. I hated that bitch ass nigga. He was on some hoe shit because, like, I don't know.
Speak up a little more.
Like I could have like just like conformed to the rules because they gave me plenty of chances. I just didn't give a fuck. But that was Roy City back then. But at the same time, it sounds like a long time ago. Like, you say Roy City back then, you say like Brooklyn back then, niggas think like 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? This is not that. No. Who gives a fuck about Roy City, Texas? Who really gives a fuck about Roy City High School?
A lot of people.
They probably gave a fuck about them like 6 years ago when we were playing football and shit like that.
There's people that still do now.
I'm not saying that we're like insignificant, but like,
this is an interesting place to go to kind of grow up in.
If you make it that way, you can make any place that place.
Well, just think about it. We've lived on Air Force bases. We've lived in bigger neighborhoods and bigger towns. But there's
niggas that have lived here, that still live here, that I grew up with, that had way more than we did. All right, we're fortunate as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I could just say that shit, nigga. I can. I don't have any more shame about that. Mm-hmm. I came from where I came from. But at the same time, there are people that have came from better places, but through some, I don't know if it's fucking parents or I don't know what the fuck it is, but niggas be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to be like a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying, I would have been in jail like 10, 12 times or whatever. Like, I'd have been in jail, but I didn't like that shit. So guess what happened? I had to regroup and think of a new play. Mm-hmm. So I give me a touchdown. Shit. Mm-hmm. Because I ain't trying to be in the motherfucking, on 4th and 30.
That's basically a good comparison.
Now you just gotta get a first down.
Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
I don't want to be put in any type of position where I have to do something. Comfortableness to me is being able to exist in your own plane
and pay for your own shit.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't want to be on the left. You want to be in the middle so that shit go whop. Well, you don't want to be on the bitch that make it go whop. You want to be in the middle where that shit go bow. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So,
Oh wait, listeners can't even see my visuals and shit.
No, okay, so.
Oh wait, hold on. Where is the era?
So the thing with this is that like, you know, the reason I asked that is because I wanted to know some of like really cool experiences that you remember in high school.
Sure.
Like what maybe
cool experiences in
like any interesting days where like fights happened or.
See, we didn't really fight that much.
What?
No. Back then we didn't fight that much.
Listen, we had fights.
I mean, we had them, but at the same time,
they weren't big deals. Were they big?
See, I'm sure, like, because I feel like there were still people and there were still groups of people in high school that it was important. Like that is the type of shit y'all niggas is on. Your generation, y'all niggas is on that shit. Y'all want to see some instantaneous bullshit because it's just like fuck.
Because we think because
there was niggas like
look,
there was niggas like that, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we drew a line. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there were people that existed way beyond that line where it was important when two niggas fought or whatever, but it wasn't important to a certain conglomerate of group. But there were people, you can call it being too cool to watch. It wasn't even like that.
Okay, well,
you dig what I'm saying? Like,
you brought up a
back
good point.
then, nigga, when I was in high school, nigga, do you remember seeing people? Yeah, listeners on y'all niggas know about the MySpace and the female,
talk about
the teased ass fucking hair, nigga, listening to Screamo. I was about that because it. Just like rap, you know what I'm saying? I've always loved rap music.
It's a culture.
But there's a rebelliousness that was missing for a while. And I went looking for something that, because I was just like, yo, like, nigga, fuck everything or whatever. And I couldn't figure out a way to express myself. And I found a way to express myself, not making that music, but just listening to it. And come to find out, you know, Screamo and all that metal music and shit, you have to be mathematically on point to even understand that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say it's a new Mozart. I'm not going to say that, but mathematically it's
different.
Like what the fuck is rap doing for us now except making a nigga money that's saying it? The producers are the real superstars of today. It is not these rappers. Niggas be like Lil Uzi Vert or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is a fucked up interview, but at the same time, I'm still dropping sauce on the nigga. You know, I'm still dropping actual sauce, and this is probably the last time anybody ever is going to.
What's crazy is that he's narrating his own actions at this moment.
I mean, no, I mean, I like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's probably it.
I mean, okay, so basically, what do you think has changed? What do you think? What
well,
has changed?
For instance, you guys' principal has changed, and you guys got somebody that was from college, and I don't know necessarily like how much of a difference this new principal was to the principal that I remember, but I know he comes from a college background because that's what Hunter said. You know what I'm saying? So he told me that a long time ago.
Are we talking about Mr.
Yeah, like pep rallies were different. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first got, we were live as fuck. Yeah. We were live as hell. But at the same time, niggas was bad. Niggas was doing other shit. Niggas was selling drugs and shit on campus or whatever. I'm not trying to perpetrate on nobody. Nigga, we graduated in two. I have the shirt. I have the shirt on now.
Yes, he does. These are facts.
I'm wearing the Roy City shirt right now. He's barely poking through the shit like
sign language club right now.
Yeah, wasn't even in the sign language club. I just like the shirts. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hold on a second. Hold on, bro. Did I get too off subject?
No, go ahead.
Do you think that anybody's gonna be able to fucking
keep talking?
Follow this shit? You heard me?
Listen, people kind of get mad at me because I talk about rap too much, but this is my show. But you can keep talking.
It's your show. Yeah.
But
this is a fucked up interview. This is a fucked up ass interview. It's my fault. I really don't give a fuck, but yeah, I'm just telling you, it's a fucked up ass interview.
But it was
like we having an hour podcast, huh?
Yeah,
you just do what you do.
Yeah, it's a conversation with two mics.
That's what's up.
So we were raised. You listened to different stuff than I did. Yeah. We had our separate CD players.
Oh, that nigga got them fucking questions. I'm ready.
So, you know what I'm saying? I was basically raised on 50. We were both raised on 50.
Yeah.
We were raised on 50. We were raised on
Game.
On
a lot of shit.
We were raised on Game. We were raised on Ludacris.
No,
I was.
That's when I draw the line. I wasn't raised on that shit.
Well, that's
what
what
I remember from my shit.
My definition of being
death row, fucking
yeah.
You know, I remember a lot of things.
Tupac,
of course.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the California Love MTV. It was like the new. It wasn't MTV News. Remember when they did like the behind the scenes of videos? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I remember being in Nebraska.
First of all, hold on.
I was in Nebraska when I saw the Make 'Em Say, and then they came through in the gold tank and shit. Yeah. Like, me and mom was sitting on the couch like, Masterpiece Video finna come on, because it was that fucking live. It wasn't
No Limit kind of ran a lot of...
Bro, no, it was a different time. Look, social media, I don't want to say it's fucked it up, but it's easier to be seen now.
Yes,
and you have to do more.
Yes.
And then from that more, you have to live in that more for a long period of time. Yep. And then you get this bullshit. I don't know. I got scared of that shit. I did.
Scared of what?
Scared of fucking, like, success from rap. No, I don't want that. I really don't.
Did you? Okay, it's because you've kind of watched...
Because I've seen niggas do this shit, and they don't even really get, like, money like a check I want to get. Like, if it was a check I wanted to get, I would have pushed it farther. Listen. But niggas get swept up, and it's not a game.
That was in the '90s. '90s when people were moving.
No.
When people were moving
from the age of Soldier Boy.
No. Listen.
I'm talking about a completely different era than what you think.
What are you talking? Okay, then elaborate. What are you talking about?
Okay, now look. All right, look. I'll use this bitch ass nigga Soldier Boy. Yeah, hashtag Soldier Boy, so people can actually listen to this and hear what the fuck I'm saying. All right, now listen. It's not about this shit he's doing right now, okay?
Because that's a whole different story.
Think about this. Yeah, it's not even a different story. It's a different person. I'm not even trying to go there. What I'm saying is, what did he start? It was like Lil B, the bass guy.
Internet
like the bass guy.
Internet rap.
That internet shit. It was when
he looked at the internet single-handedly made MySpace poppin'.
Single-handedly? No, he did not do that.
He played a part in it, though.
People made MySpace, but the thing that I miss about... You know what I miss about MySpace the most?
Music page.
Music page and the personality behind your page.
Yes.
Facebook is just about... You know, when I look at Facebook, I see things about people that I love that I don't want to see. Or I don't want to hear, and I don't want to know. You know, that wasn't what MySpace was about. MySpace, you post a bulletin in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hit a nigga with a motherfucking message or a comment on his page. But the comment on his page was for everybody to see, like, what's up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was a different form.
Like, if a celebrity reached out to you, everybody would see it.
Yeah. If you had hella fucking friends, you was cool as fuck.
Yeah, if you had, like, a couple thousand.
But, see, I had 106,000.
Whoa.
One of my ex-girlfriends, she made me delete it. Because she looked...
Did you feel sad when you deleted it?
Yeah, I did. Now I think about it, I'm like, why did I even listen to that bitch? Fuck her. That's just what it is.
That's just life.
Yeah, it's just life. But you're not supposed to say fuck her, though. To all your viewers, no. Don't be like me. Listen to my advice and not my word. You dig? You know
listen to the message,
Shouts out to the Steelers. Hold on a second. Bro, you want to do an interlude while I re-up?
No, dude. Just keep it going, man. We're keeping it going. This is we're almost at 30 minutes here. We're talking.
Shit, we had 30 minutes?
Yeah.
So we finna cut it soon, right?
Well, I mean, it's up to you, man.
I don't know. I gave him 30 minutes of talking, though. I gave him 30 minutes of pure.
We didn't even get to the stuff that I wanted to get into.
I know.
So let's keep it going. So of course, like I said, we were talking about Soulja Boy, and you said it was a completely different person the way he's acting right now. Because, true story, me and Devin met him at the at a mall.
We was more interested in A-Rap. And this nigga was in there buying shorts, the same kind of shorts that we bought and all the shit that we bought. And
while Soulja Boy was getting all the fame,
he was looking at us like, why ain't you over here fucking with Soulja Boy? I'm like, nah, nigga, you made all them beats and shit. Like, I remember y'all. Look, bro. Soulja Boy was dancing in his mama fucking front room. I ain't gonna say living room because he was dancing in his mama front room. Okay? Wherever the fuck this nigga from, he grew up not like how he's saying. That shit that he was doing in front of like Floyd Mayweather. Okay, now, it's like somebody who has made themselves look like such a certain person. And then they try to go the other way because they want acceptance or something. Like he wanted acceptance from Floyd Mayweather.
You know what's crazy?
Floyd Mayweather, I've been banging since I was 11 years old. Nigga, let that shit go.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Let that shit go. Because I've been banging for a long time, and I've been doing a lot of dumb shit, a lot of bad shit for a long time. But I didn't want to be like you. Why you want to be like that?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what's and this
Why?
is facts, and this isn't a diss. This is facts.
It's like this nigga forgot who he was.
Because when he changed up his quote unquote personality, his music stopped selling. Let's be honest.
No, his music stopped reaching us. He's in LA right now, and he has enough buzz because he's that type of rapper. Now, you can be it's a lot more image than it is lyricism and beats. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more of image.
Because when he came out with Crank That, he was that guy.
It wasn't that he came out with Crank that he was that guy. To me, he was that guy whenever he was one of the first rappers to rise up out of MySpace.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like
him and Lil B did the same thing.
Sort of.
Because Lil
B put out with the pack and wrote a lot of shit. Yeah. That's what niggas don't know about that nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Lil B was part of the pack.
I was listening to Lil B whenever niggas wasn't.
Yeah.
And you know how many people would say that as a phrase? Your listeners can only hear me.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So they can only just hear what I'm saying. And there's a lot of shit that I probably said that a lot of fuck ass niggas have done said before.
Yeah.
And have some bullshit to brag it up or whatever, but I'm not meaning it in that same context.
Exactly.
Bro, like, there is so much shit that I've done in my life before people did that I just let it go. I let it go.
Like what?
All right. Since whenever my mom was still riding the Purple Trooper and shit, you know what I'm saying? We were listening to things like John B, like Prince and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Purple Trooper.
She had a Purple Trooper when we lived in Oklahoma. You wasn't even born yet, nigga.
I wasn't born yet.
No, nigga. When we lived on Altus Air Force Base.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a different time.
Mm-hmm.
Mom's still cool as fuck. Our mother is cool in a bitch. Mm-hmm. Our dad is really cool in a bitch.
He's a hardworking man.
Yeah, like, but that's one thing I had to understand too. But I'm the same person. That's what's fucked up. If you really got a fucking daddy in your life, eventually you gonna show some of his ways. You may not like him, but you better learn to like him. If you didn't play no like sports, football, basketball, or nothing like that, where you have a coach, you gotta start looking at that nigga like a life coach and shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he grew up in a different time period than you. Mm-hmm. Can't speak on everybody's, but I know for a fact that my dad, he's from Pennsylvania. Niggas probably don't even know that shit. Me and Hunter's dad is from Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? My mom is from Abilene, Texas, but she moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then they met. They went to Riverside. My mom was in Riverside, California for a while. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell my mom from California just by like her conductivity, just like how she is. Mm-hmm. You can kind of tell there's still that California in her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I remember her, my mom was like, LL Cool J is the shit or whatever.
LL
you know what I'm
Cool J
like,
was literally
had
our mom's
me. I was in
favorite rapper.
a baby seat. I'm in a baby seat, motherfucking
listening and doing it well.
LL Cool J and listening to Aaliyah. That was my favorite shit. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's name's Aaliyah. That's
who she's named after.
Yeah, she's named after
the
singer.
Because you did that because Aaliyah was like one of your top 5 favorite artists of all time.
Nigga, I got to look. Ooh wee.
Am I telling the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a story. There's a. I don't want to say a story. I was like, whenever she died on the way home from the Rock the Boat music video. There was too much. Allegedly,
I thought it was
too much. It was too much luggage.
That was Left Eye who died in a car crash.
Yeah,
she died. That was from a charity event.
Yeah, R.I.P. Left Eye too. You know what I'm saying?
TLC is the
whatever.
TLC is one of the greatest women trios of all time.
What? Yeah, absolutely. Especially like Fan Club, nigga.
Crazy Sexy Cool.
Crazy Sexy Cool is cool. I love that. That's a classic.
What?
But listen to fucking Fan Mail.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Fan Mail was on some other shit. They were like, do you remember when like Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, they made that song and it was like them in space and shit? I can't even remember the name.
Are you talking about? Don't you mean Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson?
No,
I thought you were talking about Gotta Be.
No.
That was fire.
Okay, all right, no.
That was
We can use that shit.
Okay, that's because that was a space age.
But them niggas was on that same type of fucking tip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Prince is one of them niggas that was ahead of that shit. Mm-hmm. Had been on
he
that shit.
birthed it, kind of.
Yeah.
If
Exactly.
Prince wasn't, rest in peace of Prince.
But how many thoughts have we talked about that aren't popular right now? You don't want to think about that because it ain't popular, my G.
Yeah, not a lot of people who probably listen to this know who Prince is.
What? If you hold on, let me get close to the microphone when I say this. If you don't know who Prince is, you need to go to the Prince Greatest Hits. You need to listen to a song called "Kiss." Okay,
Or
listen to that.
Raspberry Beret.
Especially if you're a female. Males, you ain't gonna fuck with that shit. Y'all niggas on some
Purple
other
Rain.
shit now. Yeah, watch Purple Rain. And if you know what I look like, you be like, oh, that's Devin on the fucking Big Purple Mountain.
Okay, the thing is,
On the Big Purple
yes. So
you be like, what the fuck?
Okay, so how many people have you been mistaken for? You've been mistaken for Prince. You've been mistaken for, or excuse me, look like is the correct term.
And I didn't say none of this.
You said, okay, Prince.
This is, that's happened
Weekend
before.
at one point.
Speculation says.
There was another one.
I've always,
not Will Smith.
No, I never did that. I don't know. I'm too mixed.
I don't know. But speaking of mixed, you have been mistaken for Dominican and Mexican.
Yeah, they always think I'm either Dominican, Brazilian, Puerto Rican.
Okay, listen. People who know me that are listening to this right now knows that my brother got all the color in the gene pool.
Yo.
No, and listen, and when I was a kid, I was mad at that because because my idol was Michael Jordan. And
he wanted to know why he couldn't look like Michael Jordan. No, he was a real nigga about the shit though. No, my little brother came up to my mama like, why can't I be Michael Jordan? She was like, nigga, you can. And he was like, no, I want to look like that. Yeah, nigga. Exactly. And she was like,
so I wanted to look like a 33-year-old black dude with
you a black mama, and you know damn well it's your baby. You gotta explain to him why he can't be black. What the fuck, nigga? You gotta explain
that was on my Space Jam tip where I wanted to play basketball. All the time.
I had to get them. I had to beat Hunter to some Jordans for my own fucking daughter.
Yeah, that's true because I wanted to buy.
And I was like, I think he's gonna buy some, but I'm like, I'm gonna get the fucking Space Jams.
Exactly.
And but them hoes are leather bottom. She ain't even gonna wear them. I'm gonna hang them from a Cadillac rearview mirror or some shit.
Because
I had them 11s back in the day.
No,
and I knew you was gonna do that.
Your guy was Allen Iverson. That was your guy. Yeah. That was your guy.
Yeah. He was a short nigga and he played ball in an aggressive way that made his height and his speed and his...
He was so good. Like, I can't... Like, when he crossed over Mike, do you remember when he crossed?
know, but... What was wrong with Allen Iverson, though?
What do you mean what was wrong with
They wasn't ready. Do you see how the fuck niggas dress in the NBA now? They wasn't ready for a hood nigga. They weren't, but this nigga had.
Was he the first hood basketball player?
There wasn't no Ron Artest yet. There wasn't no Metta World Peace yet.
Let me get into the segue. Okay, what we're about to talk about is like 2010s, 2000s basketball.
Yeah, back when I was crying for a pair of Iversons.
Because this was what me and my brother obsessed over. Because we played NBA Live 03 at least 6 times a day. We played basketball. That's all we did.
Yeah,
play basketball.
But who couldn't beat who though?
I could beat you. What are you talking about?
No.
You're tripping. No.
Podcast to a nigga brain.
No.
Hold on, 96. Hold on, 96. Let me tell you something. Look.
Okay,
there have been times when I let this little nigga beat me.
There was a moment in time that Devin will always remember that almost crushed his soul.
Oh, are you talking about when you shot the fucking like 6 threes with Shaq on game?
No, I made 1 3 with Shaq, and you lost
6 of them hoes.
And you lost your mind. And you lost your mind.
Mama used to come and watch us in the den. She come and watch us, and she was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah. I was like, "No, fuck that!" Fucking pressing buttons and shit. Yeah. I was trying to break niggas off.
Because
that shit pissed me.
Because I remember I forgot who you were playing with. You were playing with the Bulls probably, and I came up. I just shot it accidentally with Shaq, and I made it. You paused the game. You paused the game.
Nigga, the difficulty was down.
You were so mad,
that, nigga. We was in,
and we played. We did dunk contests. Listen, GameCube. What do y'all know about GameCube? First of all, GameCube was probably one of the greatest gaming
Bro,
systems.
you remember playing Billy Bob and motherfucking NBA Street?
NBA Street Volume 2
I was the only nigga that
ever invented.
he would fuck you up.
Yes.
Remember, I used to like try and control him. Motherfucking that nigga had Rasheed Wallace as his blocker.
Yeah.
And then he had his nigga was named the Professor or some shit.
Yeah.
Nigga look just like a big swole ass nigga, but he just knew how to play that game. But I would fuck you up in that. And okay, look, I'm gonna stop saying that I'm not gonna say no more that I'm fucking him up in no more sports or none of that shit like that. Like I do this nigga in NBA what was it?
Live
NBA Street.
I did you
Volume 2.
Volume 2, I did you, and then when Volume 3 came out, I did you dirty. I do you dirty.
But I wasn't. But look, bro, I get Steve Smith on NFL Street on GameCube. Nigga, I'll be jumping off the walls and shit. Hold on.
Okay,
the nostalgia on the channel.
Yeah.
The nostalgia on the channel.
Listen, GameCube was the greatest gaming system I've ever played, hands down, because of. Because SSX, because when SSX came out, that was amazing.
It has. I remember the reason why I used to play it a lot because I could listen to Sitting Sideways.
Oh yeah,
Sitting
playing
Sideways.
And plus,
and
plus the best part about GameCube is that it wasn't big, so it didn't take a lot of like power or anything, and we could take it on the road and play it in the car while we're traveling. Okay, so. Ladies and gentlemen, we've apparently reached a screeching halt in this.
It could be an intermission. Niggas ain't down for no intermission. That's cool.
Well, we'll go till we done. But this usually we're gonna end this a little bit quick. Devin, if you could give
for sure.
If we could sign
Let's
you
get
off. If you could do two things, which is give some closing words,
sure,
to the people.
For sure, I'm not trying to end it on y'all. I would have really liked intermission. I just gotta hit the other room. You dig? But go ahead.
No,
what
but
would you like?
What like for people going and getting out of high school? What's the best advice to give them?
People getting out of high school, don't you dare base your life off the fucking timeline, you goofy ass nigga. You better look at whoever has the best relationship. Say
just don't let social media define your life.
No, it's always fun to get that instantaneous bullshit. That's fun, but do not base your self-worth off of likes and comments. Mm-hmm. Don't ever do it. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Anything else I say, that's too much sauce to drip on.
And the second thing is before we go,
hey, we usually do to some music real quick though.
Yeah, go song of the day. What's a good song to live?
Song of the day. Yeah. You don't want to hear my song.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, all right. It was foggy outside and all that other shit. I was just fucking chilling. I like chopped and screwed music. Hunter was born in Nebraska. Mm-hmm. All right. I listened to both dynamics and both spectrums of music. So today the feeling was 311 Amber chopped and screwed. So go ahead and look that up. If you're actually listening and you actually do it,
so the name of the song is so the name of the song is Amber.
It's by 311 311.
311.
Yeah, listen to it chopped and screwed.
It'll change your life.
And if you don't fuck with it, that's fine. But just know that that's not what I base my life off of. There's a spectrum of music,
It's just one
baby.
of your favorite songs.
Yeah, that's the feeling for the day.
Okay.
We're talking about for the day, right?
Yeah, song of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
And as we sign off, we usually do song of the day. And mine comes from one of the homies who's been on the show a couple times. As Devin signs out, go ahead. I'll end the show already.
No, my G. I'm gonna try and hold it.
But
you ain't never had to have a nigga piss on air. Yeah, that's how you know niggas aren't ready for radio. Niggas gotta piss on air.
The good thing is
Yellow Man. Hold up, 2017. Go Steelers and all that shit. If I don't come back by the time he wrapping it up, I might lay something on you just because it's my nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
So usually, as we end these things, I got some news to share for you guys. Yes, and this was probably the wildest and craziest up and down kind of episode of Flight 96 you probably ever heard. So, but I think it was worth it. I think people needed to hear this. But as we end it, the song of the day comes from homies of mine. His name is Deontay. He's been on the show twice, and his single Drip is it's funky is a good way to put it. It's very funky. I feel like he put his all into this single, and I guarantee you, y'all need to do it. So, song of the day is "Dripped." Is "Drip" by Deontay and them my homies and stuff.
Hold on, you talking about Deontay? Oh, I'm back now. Just back for a few seconds in the wrap up. I'm not trying to say that anybody is whack or whatever, but I would really love for somebody to at least ask me to hear the music that we've made. And you can ask my brother.
Yeah, that's true. They have heard. Well,
I just never release anything, so if you don't release anything, nothing can be heard. Yeah, but I like it that way.
That is true.
But that's 2017. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out now.
So
you can play that nigga shit. Deontay, what's the name of the shit?
Drip.
Yeah, go on, play the Drip. You know what I'm saying? I played it. I couldn't remember the name, but I played it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to that nigga or whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
But as we close this, there's some cool news that I want to share with you guys. Battle of the Sexes is coming next month. The way that it's going to happen is that it's going to be 2 girls and 2 guys, and it's going to be a round table discussion where we talk about basically the differences between girl and guy code, and we really dive in deep. So next month, be on the lookout for that. And next week, as most of y'all have heard on Twitter, URL smack rapper Jerry West will be on the show. He will be live via Skype. So I'm just going to give you guys a heads up that the quality may not be as up to par as I want it to be, but it's going to happen. This is probably one of the biggest interviews of my life, seeing as how he's one of my favorite battle rappers, and B, everybody knows I'm a huge battle rap fan. So be on the look on that for next week. It should be recorded on the 21st and released the 22nd, as this will be uploaded tomorrow. So for this wild, crazy, off-the-cuff Flight 96 20th anniversary special, as for my brother, who has left us to go tend to his beautiful daughter, my name is Hunter Foreman. I am the host of Flight 96, and y'all know the slogan: One Love.